Next week will go much easier, because then I'm going to start talking about what happens when we stimulate the alpha-1 adrenergic receptor. And I'm going to go, glycogenesis does this, and gluconeogenesis does this. And so if you're not struggling to grasp these, then all of the rest of the really crazy, difficult molecular biological information will sink in a little easier. Okay? So, glycolysis. This one's from biochem. The breakdown of glucose for energy, right? We're making ATP. So the first part, we go to pyruvate with a net production of, you guys remember, ATP, and then we run through the Krebs cycle and then down the electron transport chain. Not memorizing specifics, okay? If you cannot run past pyruvate because you don't have a mitochondria, if you have no mitochondria, you cannot run anything past pyruvate. If you don't have that, you can go to lactate. And we're going to talk about the Cori cycle, which has to do with lactate, okay? So, because that'll give you a little chance to replace your NAD, get some hydrogens on there, and then you can shunt lactate out of the cell, and the liver can process it back into something else. But so that part you didn't even know. We'll refresh ourselves. So glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose for energy, ATP. Gluconeogenesis, the production of new glucose molecules, okay, from intermediates. So this is not the same as glycogenolysis, even though both are yielding glucose. Glycogenolysis just means you're breaking stored glucose molecules off of glycogen and releasing them. They're already glucose molecules, minus like the H you had to take off to bond it to the other one. You just stick the H back on there and off you go. Okay? Gluconeogenesis is taking something that is not glucose and turning it into glucose. Alright? Glycogenesis is the production of glycogen. So glycogenesis is making those glycogen molecules to store it. And most of our glycogen is stored in the liver and the muscles. The liver is definitely the largest because it's global. The liver will do glycogenolysis and send it out anywhere in the entire body. The muscles keep their glycogen for themselves. They do not release it to the body. That's kind of the difference there. Okay, so anybody unclear on any of these four terms? We'll go back to the outline and start talking about that. Let me